Hi, this is Jared from PC Gamer, and I'm here today with the performance analysis for Shadow of War.
Tim! I see you! You thought I was dead, but no. No. Mozû doesn't go down that easily. You, on the other hand, I'm getting tired of putting you down. Clearly, you're not equipped for this job of being a ranger. But I'm the sporting sort, so I'm gonna lend you a hand. Mordor knows you're gonna need it to take on the Dark Lord. What you need is better hardware. That dusty old relic on your desk, it just won't do. But I've done some performance analysis. Here, let me show you what I mean. This here is what we call the baseline. 1080p medium to keep things simple for your puny mind. You gotta start somewhere, and this is where your training begins. I've got 4 swords, fresh from the forges. Although admittedly, these were made by the blacksmith's apprentice, so you might find the balance and heft a bit lacking. The 1050 Ti does squeak past our level 60 foe, also known as the frame rate, but only just. The RX 570 and 1063 gig, they're clearly the better option if you can manage to acquire one. Better weapons from master smiths make short work of our training dummies. And unless you're hoping to take down 144 frames per second frame rates, you don't need to go that far. But maybe you're hoping to survive beyond basic training, eh? Once we take the handicaps off your opponents and equip them with ultra gear, even 60 FPS is going to prove too much for many GPUs. If you want to take down the best, you'll need at least a 1070 or a Vega 56. And you can just forget about level 144. Of course, there's very little difference between high and ultra. If you want to drop down to high, that can boost your performance by 25%. I won't judge you for it. Maybe. I'm not sure why we're even talking about 1440p ultra. Me and my blood brother, we could tackle such a beast together, sure. But you, on your own, fat chance. You'd need at least a Vega 64 or a GTX 1080. And something tells me you've been spending all of your Mirian on fortifications and loot boxes. Bumping down to high quality is again an option for those that can't quite hack the demands of Ultra. Little known fact, Sauron's nickname is 4K Ultra. It's a well-kept secret, but it's true. And Sauron loves the detail provided when pushing hardware to the limits. He's more machine than man anyway, and what machine wouldn't want higher resolutions? But I digress. There's no way you can defeat Sauron, at least not with a single sword. The only chance you might have is to dual-wield GTX 1080 Ti's and SLI. What, you've never heard of that? I thought not. That sort of weaponry isn't the kind of stuff elf lords like to talk about. The unbridled pursuit of power is how the Witch King came to be, and 1080 Ti SLI goes too far down that path for comfort. Ha! Look at you. I throw out some numbers and data, and what do? You look like an orcling just crawling out of the breeding tunnels for the first time. You're probably thinking about running away, you insufferable little man-filth. And if you're going to run on those scrawny legs, I'm betting you'd like equipment that's more portable. I have good news for you, in that lightweight swords called notebooks can nearly equal their full-size brothers. Or at least, the better ones can. Mobile 1070 and 1080 are easily capable of defeating 1080p Ultra at 60 FPS. The 1060 though? Yeah, you might want to stick with more moderate foes with that one. So, Ranger, I hope that helps. All your prancing and dancing and climbing and hiding won't do you any good unless you know how to swing a sword. Hopefully, you'll be ready for me when next we meet, and you won't have to depend on sheer numbers and cowardly poisoning. Let me give you one final bit of advice though. If you're looking for the best blacksmith in these parts, look for MSI. MSI has been hammering steel into weapons and armor for longer than most of us can remember. Whether it's notebooks, graphics cards, motherboards, or even fully equipped desktops, MSI has what you need. Consider this a warning shot. Mostly because I'm sick of killing your scrawny arse without a challenge. Hopefully you can take this advice and come better prepared for our next encounter. But mark my words, I'm not done with you yet. I'm coming for you, Tim. I'm coming.